Hello, movie lovers. And today I have with me my good friend.
Charlie, hello.
And today we are reviewing, we're actually doing a trailer review for Guy Ritchie's new movie starring Jason Statham, Wrath of Man. We've been waiting for this trailer since last week. The poster looks awesome. We talked about it and everything on the podcast. Now, the realization of the fact that this movie has a trailer now, and let's go on and see what we have.
All right, let's get that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new addition. H. Portico Security, specialized cash trucks across LA. Do you have any idea how dangerous this job can be?
All right.
We ain't the predators, we're the prey. You ready? Ready. This is your temporary sign-on. Why don't you flip pistols in a machine gun fight? Do you have a problem? I don't know. Do I? $10 grand drop. You should have been back 5 minutes ago. They're serious. Leave this to me. Get in the truck next time. Sorry, pal.
Damn. Okay.
Lunatic. It doesn't feel right. It's like he wants trucks to get hit. He's not a cop. But if he's not a cop, what is he? A while back, we lost 2 cars, a civilian too.
There was an investigation.
They still haven't found the scum who did it. You were in an accident. My son. He didn't make it. I need to know who killed my son. The tree has been shook, and it's been shook hard. We've scorched earth. You started by saying you'd do anything. What I'm hearing is, you think you've done everything. It's gonna be a long night. Gotta be an inside job. I can do it 2 weeks. I wish you could do it 20 years. But I do bear a grudge.
Yeah. Okay. I sense a lot of backstabbing that's going to be going on in this movie. A lot of back and forth between flashbacks with his son and everything, to the point where he gets killed, to the point where Statham is now doing an inside job to do a heist job inside the police department. This is everything I want in a Guy Ritchie film, though. You got Jason Statham pulling the trigger on all areas. You have him shooting, just randomly just walking up to the guy and just shooting him in the head and everything. The stunts look really good. Everything about this film looks really good and looks very intense. Jason Statham is just doing what he always does. He's just kicking some ass through the whole entire trailer. So I'm sold on it. What about you?
I was sold since Jason Statham's in it. I'm a huge Jason Statham fan, and it's nice to see him doing, because lately he's been doing a lot of Fast and Furious stuff, which, don't get me wrong, is great. But I kind of want to see him do his own stuff, and seeing him going back to where his roots were with Guy Ritchie. Like, that's where he started out with doing Guy Ritchie stuff. And then, like I said, it looks like it's like he's doing a lot. He's not really the inside guy. He just wants to kick some ass and get revenge, and that's essentially what it is. But it's just the sequence where he's like, I'll handle this, and then he's like pulling up his pants while he's about to shoot. It's just like, this is a Guy Ritchie movie, so you're gonna expect some really good dialogue, because that's where Guy Ritchie that's his niche. That's where he's good at, is the dialogue. the dialogue in the King Arthur movie was great. Like the banner, there's gonna be a lot of those banner stuff. I mean, and then just his recent movie that came out last year, The Gentleman, which I highly recommend. It was a great movie.
That movie was good.
Had a lot of great dialogue in it, and then like I said, you have Hugh Grant just dropping off all these sexual references, like it's like no problem. I mean that's you're just gonna expect a lot of that, but it's a Jason Statham action movie in a sense because it looks like it's got some great action in it. I'm like with you. I'm sold.
Same. Not only that, but I've actually felt a little bit of a Crank kind of atmosphere with it though as well, especially with him laying up inside the hospital bed and them letting him know you got into an accident and stuff like that. There's like a little bit of symbolization whenever it comes down to the Crank movies and everything in this movie a little bit. Not much. Not heavy on the Crank because I didn't really care for Crank, but this, I really have to say, I really love it. And then also, too, I also like the other part where he's throwing the money bag at the other thief, and the thief throws it back at him, and then he winds up shooting him. That was just classic Jason Statham, Guy Ritchie stuff.
Yeah,
and
he throws the bag and shoots at the same time. I mean, it's like, I think they got, like I said, I'm not only am I excited for this one, I'm excited for another one that they're doing right now, which is more of a spy movie. So again, like I think it was called Five Eyes, I think, or something of that nature. They're filming it now, but it's got Josh Hartnett in it as well, and I think Josh Hartnett's in that. I don't know if Scott Eastwood is either. I'm not 100% sure, but I know Statham's back with that, and I think Aubrey Plaza's in that one too, but it's a spy movie directed by Guy Ritchie. So I'm like, so I don't know. I think they're filming it now, but that also stars Jason Statham. I'm like, I'm in. Like either way, if Jason Statham's in an action movie, I'm watching it.
Same.
So this looks great.
It does. Another thing I want to mention is this too. I think that this looks like it's gonna be one of those things where you know how Jason Statham says, "Oh, I don't want to be the inside man." Something tells me by the end of it, he's gonna be the inside man. There's just something about the plot points and stuff like that that I think maybe the plot twist might actually be him being the inside man all along or something. But wouldn't it be neat if this was actually the other Guy Ritchie project that Jason Statham and Josh Hartnett is a part of? Wouldn't it be neat if it was actually a sequel to this movie?
That'd be kind of funny, but I think it would be interesting, but I don't think the tone of that one would be with this one. This one looks a little bit more serious than.
True.
Again, I could be wrong, but I don't think.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense. It's the same guy, so we'll see.
Right.
From what I've got from it, I don't think Statham would be the inside guy. I think, like I said, I think somebody else is, because somebody's like. Because I think Jason Statham, I think we're going to be rooting for him because he's the good guy. I think he's just getting revenge. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's a twist. But I don't see it because very rarely does Jason Statham play a bad guy or in a twist turns out to be one. I think one where he turned out to be one. I think it was an old movie called Chaos. I think
War.
He was. Turned out a little bit of War. I didn't care for War that much. I thought the setup was cool. Some of the action was cool, but I think the overall execution wasn't great for it. And then I think I liked the Crank movies. I liked the first one. The second one just got too weird. But there's elements of the second one I enjoyed, but Jason Statham is an action movie. That's where he's good at. And I think he hasn't done a solo action movie since 2016's Mechanic Resurrection.
Okay, so it's good to actually see him back in his own solo stuff, like you mentioned. It's good to see Josh Hartnett back again. God knows what he's been up to all these years. So maybe this is actually a good way to actually get him back into the acting groove again. So having two Guy Ritchie projects under his belt is really a good way to actually start up his career again. Yeah,
we'll see. I don't know where he's been. I know Sean, our good friend Sean he's a huge Josh Hartnett fan.
But so my anticipation level is at a 5.
Out of 5.
Right, 5 out of 5 for me.
Mine's a 4.5 out of 5. I'm really excited for this one.
Okay. So of course, guys, if you guys want to go ahead and follow us, how do you do that? Just go to movieloversunite.com or Movie Lovers TV Lovers Unite on Facebook underneath the same brand, on Instagram as well as Pinterest. You guys can also follow me at Movie Lovers Unit on Stereo and underneath the same brand at Twitter. You can also get audio only episodes of our podcast wherever you get your podcast from. Another thing too, guys, is go ahead, give us a like, give us a share, subscribe to our channel below, smash that share button. And those are all the places that you can reach us at and everything. So always, until next time, guys, it's been real. It's been fun. I can't wait to do this again. And bye-bye.